Hello and welcome everyone to the Trending in My Life podcast. This week I'm talking about stress. Stress is a part of our lives. Work stress, relationship stress, physical stress. You could be working 2 jobs, long hours, tired all the time. There's the stress of circumstances beyond your control. A flat tyre, a late bus, a broken heel, coffee spilt on your shirt by someone bumping into you. Stress of indecision. Should you? Shouldn't you? How do you solve a million problems? You feel like your brain will explode any minute now. It seems we can't escape stress. It's part of our lives every single day. So what should we do to live better, happier, stress less lives? How do we de-stress? There are a lot of ways. Come with me on a journey to explore how we de-stress. You might go to the gym. It might be a release, doing something physical, working yourself hard, and lifting weights or running on the treadmill. You forget about the day and are absorbed in the exercise. Then you have a shower, and when you leave the gym, you feel refreshed, renewed, and the stress is released. Another way is to get out in nature. It has to be one of the top ones that research has said is good for reducing blood pressure and just making you generally happier. You might take a walk in the woods, listening to bird songs, looking up at the tree canopy, breathing in and out, noticing the shape of leaves or the shades of green. If you live on the coast, a stroll along the beach, feeling the sand on your toes, listening to the waves on the shore, gazing at the horizon, at the boats, listening to the water and the seagulls flying overhead. Perhaps it's just an evening walk down some streets, noticing the flowers in gardens you pass by, the variety of colours. You can hear bird songs and a dog barking in the distance. If you allow yourself to be absorbed, then whatever caused the stress in your day fades into the background. You're in the moment. And if you're in a high-rise apartment in a dodgy neighbourhood, then lay down and listen to some YouTube videos, a forest sound, or waves and gulls, or anything that you find relaxing. When you're in the stressful situation, there are stress balls which come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. You can squeeze and release, and it helps you calm down. It eases the frustration with what's causing your stress, or simply distracts you because you're repeating that same squeeze and release, squeeze and release. There's acupuncture to relieve stress, where you pay for a session and leave feeling relaxed. I have a clip I bought off Amazon that fits on my hand between the thumb and forefinger. It's where that piece of skin where they join, and it presses on an acupuncture point to relieve stress. It's small and unobtrusive, so easy to use without it drawing attention to you. I find I can't keep it on for more than 5 minutes though, because it makes a mark on my hand where it's been pressing. It's one of those things I'm on the fence about. It doesn't totally de-stress me, but do I feel marginally calmer? Yes, I think I do, so that's good. And sometimes it's baby steps. Squeeze the stress ball, take some slow, deep breaths, step outside and feel the breeze. It's all relative to where you are and what's doable. I used to have a fluffy key ring or keychain is what it's called in some parts of the world. It was attached to my bag. It was soft to the touch, and stroking it was very calming. Being attached to my bag, if there was a problem with transport I had no control over, like a train stopped at a red signal and not knowing how long for, a bus stuck in a traffic jam and the time ticking by all the time, making me later and later. I used to stroke this fluffy keyring and it would make me feel calmer. I used it quite often and it definitely relaxed me. There are always times when you can't get to where you are supposed to be on time. At some point you have to accept what's happening. Listen to your favourite music or an audiobook. Lose yourself in that. At least then you'll arrive in a frame of mind to deal with the fallout the best you can. Better than arriving so stressed you're not fit to do anything but lie down. When you're home after a stressful day, sometimes cooking can be a great de-stressor. If you love the process and can lose yourself in the chopping, peeling, stirring, mixing, measuring, etc., then from that there are the smells of something delicious filling your home as you look forward to tasting what you've made. Even the cleaning up of pots and pans and dishes can help to de-stress you. You took something dirty and made it clean and fresh and new again, ready for the next meal. There are adult colouring books. I saw one today in a supermarket called Zen Colouring, and lots of stores sell them, or you can buy them online. The idea is you colour to relax. You might spend 5 minutes or an hour. You might just do a bit or want to finish the whole page. Some of these books are just patterns and some are pictures of things or places, characters or scenes. I couldn't find the right colouring pencils. I had some that were too hard and sharp and just didn't flow when I tried to colour. I didn't want to use marker pens because I wanted to be able to get light and dark shades according to what I felt like. Markers are just one colour and that's it. Eventually I came across a set of coloured pencils which were just right for me. Not too hard, not too soft, but just right. Which was just luck because you can't try before you buy and you have to just cross your fingers and see what you get. So now I'm happy to colour. Also, you may just prefer to doodle on a plain piece of paper. Let your mind drift and create whatever you want. If it helps to relax you, it's all good. I think being absorbed in something, whatever that may be, can be the key to switching off your mind from constantly reliving the stressful situation and keeping you embroiled in it even though you're away from it. Perhaps going to the movies is a good way of stepping out of the stress for a couple of hours, and afterwards you have the film to think about and the stress seems a million miles away. Sometimes we just need to turn off all that chatter in our minds. A long soak in the bath and a sleep to recharge the batteries so you're ready and refreshed to face the next day. If you feel better, you'll do better in every way. Perhaps talking it through with a friend or relative over a drink or a meal will help unburden the weight you feel hanging on your shoulders. Having someone to listen in those circumstances is a wonderful thing, and getting a different point of view, an alternative take on the situation, may help you see your way through to a solution. And if you can feel in control of a way to fix what's causing the stress and remove it, you'll feel so much freer. You might try going for a swim in a pool or in the sea. Water against your skin is very therapeutic. When you're stressed, your muscles are all clenched and tight, and a swim can help loosen them back out again. When you're in the water, the movement of your arms and legs and your breathing help you feel in a comfortable routine, swimming up and down. Your mind switches off and focuses on the swimming and nothing else. You're at one with the water. You might go in your garden and dig a vegetable plot or prune trees, mow the grass or do weeding. Physically, that can wear you out, and a bit like going to the gym, that can ease the frustration you feel. You have to get out of your own head, if that makes any sense to you. Escape your thoughts for a brief time so that they can calm themselves down to a manageable level. Not everything you're stressed over can be fixed immediately. It might be a waiting game or taking baby steps to ease the level of pressure you feel each day. You just need to figure out the tools you have to deal with stress when it enters your life. If you have those in reserve, ready to use, then stress can't overwhelm you because you can fight back with breathing techniques and squeezing your stress ball and going for a run. All the other things you know how to do. There are positive visualization techniques where you lie down and relax each part of your body from your head all the way down to your toes. Then you visualize yourself stepping into the place you want to be, speaking the words you want to hear, and have them listened to and understood by the people who are stressing you out. Visualizing a happy conclusion where you can begin again, refreshed or renewed, or walk away, no hard feelings, to a new chapter. The key to all of that will be that you control the situation and the outcome is what you want. The next day, you carry that good vibe with you into your day. And whilst the situation may not change, you have a different attitude to it, and you have a toolbox to use to deal with the tension and pressure so that it doesn't feel quite so bad. Smile and your body thinks you're happy. It can't tell when you're faking it, and neither can anyone else. Try it. I know someone who cycles to and from work. Any home life stresses disappear whilst concentrating on which route to take and other cyclists or car drivers on the road. The weather plays a part and road conditions to be aware of too. Just being a cyclist and keeping safe is the total mindset. In reverse, on the way home, all the stresses of the working day get blown away on the wind whilst freewheeling downhill to home. If you're a figures-orientated person, then create a stress strategy for yourself. Give stressful situations a rating of 1 to 5 and at least 2 options as your reaction to those stresses. And within the options, break down baby steps to achieve that result. A spreadsheet, a graph, a flowchart. If your brain works this way, then deal with it that way. If you're creative, you might want to divide a card in half, sketch the stress inducer on one half and how you can react on the other. You'll quickly realise if every reaction you draw has a negative twist. Then you could flip the card over and give yourself an alternative, positive reaction. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Please like, comment and subscribe, share with a friend, and do let me know the ways you choose to de-stress, and we can share them with everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.